Good morning, sir and classmates. I am Rizabelle Auza from BSRT2A, and today the first topic that I will be going to discuss with you all is all about the management and human resource administration. So, regarding of that topic, it has also 6 branches. So that I will be going to determine with you the meanings and the importance of that talking point. So based on my understanding, the management and the human resource administration is a practice of recruiting, hiring, deploying, and managing an organization's employees. So I shorten it so that I can express my meaning, or I can express my meaning properly. So next, we'll move on to the branches of the management and human resource administration, which is the first is the theories and the models of the organizational behavior. So, organizational commitment is a term that refers to the collective conduct of the employees and a management. So, it is very important to study more than one discipline. So, OB is an accepted science with a theoretical foundation, whereas a discipline is an accepted science with a theoretical foundation. So, interdisciplinary strategy that incorporates knowledge from other disciplines such as psychology, sociology, and anthropology, or among others. So, it's utilized to solve organizational issues, particularly those involving people. So there are 4 different types of models in OB. We will throw some light on each of these 4 models. So namely, autocratic model, custodial model, supportive model, and collegial model. So and now let us talk about the autocratic model. So this model's foundation is power with a managerial component. Authorities' orientation in this model, the employees are geared for discipline and obedience. So the obedience they really are. So they are reliant on their employer. So the requirement of the employee's subsistence is met. So the end outcome is a lower level of performance. So let's proceed to the next topic, which is the custodial model. So economic resources are at the base of this approach, with money has a managerial focus. So these companies, employees, the model is centered on the security and benefits that are delivered in their favor. So, So next topic that I will be going to discuss is the supportive model. So it is a foundation, is leadership with a purpose. So support with a management bent. So this company's employees model is focused on their work performance and participation. So, and lastly, the collegial model. So the foundation of this approach is a collaboration with the company. So teamwork with a managerial orientation. Employees in this model is designed to encourage responsible behavior and discipline. The second branches will be the individual in the organization. So individuals have a vital part in the organization's operation. So an organization's members must be the one participating in it. You must be induced, compelled, or forced. So people join organizations when they expect to benefit from them or something from each of them. So moreover, people have a tendency to identify with the organization in which they are they are involved. So there is a strong bond between them. First, people's motivations, and the second one is their identification with the organization. So the nature and the strength of the motivations for engaging in the organization affects one's identification with it. So lastly, When an organization is able to retain the continuing contribution of all of its members, it is considered to have reached equilibrium. So, participants, members, and others are enticed to work or for the success of the project by a variety of incentives. So, equilibrium can be attained on a variety, levels. So, the fourth branches will be the human relations and the individual. So, human relations and the individual refers to how individuals interact in all aspects of their lives, at schools, college, families, businesses, government, and so on. So it denotes the kind of relationship that should exist between workers in the sector. So as a result, in actual practice, the praise focuses on the relationship that an employer should cultivate and practice. So these people define what is human relations and the individual. So namely Scott, Kate Davis, and McFarland. So the importance of human relations is as follows. First, performance and productivity. Second, job satisfaction. Third, decreases employees turnover. Fourth, reduction in the disputes. Fifth, innovation. Sixth, develops informal relation. Seventh, increased employee participation. Eighth, understanding human resource. Ninth, optimum result utilization. And 10, miscellaneous benefits. So let's move on to the fifth branches. So that I will be going to report is the concepts of the management and leadership. So based on my understanding, it is critical to comprehend because good management necessitates the presence of a strong leader. The six branches that I will be going to report is all about the organizational chart and lines of the authority. So for me, the meaning of this topic is it illustrates formal organization, relationships, responsibilities, people to whom one reports, and communication routes. So there are types of organization. So namely functional structure, line organization or formal structure, and informal structure, and lastly the staff organization. So let's move on to the next topic. So the next topic that I will be going to show with you is the organizational or departmental vision, mission, goals, and core values. So first is the vision. So vision, it states that what the organization would like to achieve in the future. And the second one is the mission. So the mission statement describes what the organization needs to do now to achieve the vision. So the vision and the mission statements must support each other, but the mission statement is more specific. Third will be the goal. So the goal means the object of a person's ambition or effort or an aim or a desired to result. So lastly, we have the core values. Core values, it is high values that guide a firm's actions, unite its employees, and define its brand. So let's move on to the next topic. The second topic rather, that I will be going to discuss is all about the hospital administration. So, hospital administration is the management of the hospital as a business. So, the administration is made up of medical and health services managers. It's sometimes called healthcare executives and healthcare administrators. So, naasa sila'y assistants. So, the objective of this topic is to provide safe, secure, and high quality of a medical care. So, hospitals may be further graded depending on the type of care they provide or the services they provide, such as governmental or public, non-governmental or private, semi-governmental hospital, corporate hospital, and voluntary agency hospitals. Next will be the medical staffs in the hospital. So, namely, first we have closed staff hospital, and second we have open staff hospital. So, moreover, hospital liabilities means all debts or other obligations, contingent or certain, owing on the transfer date under this part of 5 to any person or other entity arising out of the operation of the university hospital as a medical treatment facility, and including without limitation all debts for the purchase of goods. So the third topic that I will be going to discuss is all about the elements of the hospital administration. Namely, we have planning, organizing, implementing, coordinating, and evaluating. So it is important to have that part in the administration. So it is very important so that we can apply it in ourselves. So, and lastly, the topic that I will be going to discuss is all about the administration of a radiological facility. So, radiological facility has a responsibility to communicate with the medical director, department chairman, and service chief to ensure coordination of the medical staff activities with the activities and policies and procedures of the medical imaging department. So that would be all, and I thank you.